Hey guys, Saki here from Saki Tech, and in this video I want to talk about the Samsung Galaxy S8 and why it is the best smartphone on the market right now, at least until the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 comes out. Now don't get me wrong, when the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 comes out, it's not going to make this one irrelevant. This is still going to be relevant, but the big thing with the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 is that it's going to have the S Pen, which adds extra functionality and usability to your phone, designed for certain kinds of people, okay? So if you're not into the S Pen, the S8 is still going to be the best phone around, but if you want that extra functionality and perhaps the dual camera that's coming up with the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, you might be better off with the Note 8. But right now, the Note 8 is not out, and the S8, in my opinion, again, this is an opinion, it's the best smartphone on the market, and it's not just because of that screen, okay? It's not just because of the camera. There's other things that the Samsung Galaxy S8 accomplished that really put it up top here for me. And it has to do with their software functionality. Now, that's a humongous category. This phone is like a little computer. It's got so many little perks and software features in it. That's what makes me enjoy using it. So if it was just the camera and the display and just the design, that's not enough. I interact with the software on a daily basis, and I want my software to be feature-rich, just like I like my computer to be feature-rich. And Samsung gets it right. So basically, I've made so many videos on the Samsung Galaxy S8s or the S8 Plus's software functions that if you are a loyal subscriber, you probably have been watching all of them. I've made 100 plus tips and tricks on the Samsung Galaxy S8. I've shown you guys the secure folder just recently. I've shown you guys how to customize the interface. I've shown you guys how to use the theming engine, the built-in theming engine in the Samsung Galaxy S8 to modify the way your phone looks completely. So all these things, when you add them up, they just give you enormous amount of tech in your software, which makes the S8 simply better than every other phone. And there's other phones out there like HTC and LG that do a great job with their interface. It's also very smooth and non-laggy, and you can also do theming and all that stuff. But the Samsung Galaxy 8 just adds feature after feature after feature after feature after feature on top of the features other phones already have as far as software goes. For example, the LG G6 is an amazing phone. It's got a lot of software functionalities, and I do have videos on that as well you can watch. I'm going to drop all the links down below just as a reference so you guys can know what I'm talking about in case you want to go into details and watch the other videos. The HTC 10, the HTC U Ultra, they all have amazing software functionalities. They have the theming engines. You can do tweaks and customization and personalization here and there that just make the whole experience more attractive. But then you look at the S8 Plus or the S8, and there's things added on top of all the basics, so to speak. Things like the secure folder. It's a built-in security system that allows you to hide photos, documents, videos privately in a secure folder that is protected by your PIN or by your eyes or by your fingerprints. Okay, so you can just lock stuff away in a little vault. And it's built into the phone, so it's even more secure than an app you can download on the Play Store. That's just one thing the other phones don't have. Another thing, you have the Edge functionality on the Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. The Edge functions, you swipe from the side of the screen and it brings in a bunch of widgets. And they're fully interactive. You can have calculators, calendars, compass, rulers, whatever you want you can have on the Edge screen. You can even have device monitors and buttons that allow you to lock the phone and stuff like that on this Edge screen. So that makes the S8 Plus extremely software rich, unmatched by any other phone. Now you can go to the App Store and you can download apps that emulate these things. But nothing beats having these things built into the software of your own phone. It just makes it smoother and easier to use. And every one of these things is customizable. That's crazy. So even the secure folder is customizable. You can customize the name of the folder, the icon of the folder, and all that. You can hide that folder. You can even hide the secure folder. Then you can go and you can completely and fully customize the Samsung Edge panels. That's the Edge screens I'm talking about. So Edge panels can be removed, can be added. You can go to the store and download even more. So these things just make the S8 better than the other phones as far as software goes. Now, beyond the software functionality, the S8 Plus already is superior to many other phones. It's got some of the best cameras in the market. I'm not going to say the best, but some of the best on the top three. And it also has, without a question, the best display on the market, and not just the way, not just the technology of the display, but the way it's designed. The curved edges, the large and tall display that dominates the front of the screen. All these things already are better than the other phones out there. And of course, it's got the latest tech. It's got wireless charging. It's got iris scanning technology, right? So a lot of other phones don't have iris scanning technology. So all these things combined together with the software functionality, in my opinion, as of now, makes the Samsung Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus the best flagship to own. And the best thing is, when these phones first come out, they're a little bit expensive, so it could be $850 for the S8 Plus, $750 for the S8 when they first came out, even though they got some free stuff with it. But if you look at it now, the prices dropped considerably. I mean, I recently cracked the screen of my S8 Plus, and I went to Best Buy to buy a new one, and to my surprise, it was on sale. I got it for $650. So I can get an S8 Plus for $650. Somebody tell me, why should I buy the OnePlus 5 for $550 when I can in fact get the S8 Plus for $650? All right, it's just $100 more, or any other phone for that matter. Now, the only other phone out there that comes close to the S8 Plus, honestly, is the LG G6, and even the design of the LG G6 is it's a different style than the S8 Plus. So the S8 Plus has this futuristic, gorgeous-looking device, but LG G6 has this durable, solid device that also has its own appeal. So that's the only other phone I would consider over the S8 Plus until the Note 8 comes out. And that's basically the end of this video. Now, I want you guys to tell me what you think about this yourself. You know, if you like the S8 Plus, you think it's the best one out there, let me know down below why. And if you don't like it, if there's another preference out there, maybe you like the OnePlus 5 better, maybe you like the LG, even though OnePlus 5 is not on the class, on the same class as the S8 Plus. Or maybe you like the LG G6, which is on the class of the S8 or S8 Plus. Or maybe you like the HTC Ultra. So if you have these different preferences, let me know why you prefer those phones over this one. But if you like this one, let me know why you like this one. And also you can let me know things like if you're going to be getting the Note 8 to replace the S8, or if you've been waiting for the Note 8. Just tell me whatever you want. Let's have a conversation. Guys, make sure to subscribe to Saki Tech if you're not already subscribed to this channel. And give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or a thumbs down if you hate it. And of course, if you do use Instagram or Twitter, make sure to follow me on both at Saki Tech Online. Guys, have a fantastic day. I'll see you in the next video. And here's just some extra footage for you guys. I figured I'd just add some extra footage to the end of the video because I talked about the software so much. But just to give you a little bit more example of what I'm talking about when I say that the Samsung Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus is so rich is, for example, if you just go into the settings over here, you know, if you scroll down to, let's say, device maintenance, you'll see that this is a management screen. You can manage your battery. You can pick up from a performance mode. If I tap on this guy, as you can see, you have options to pick a game mode, entertainment mode, or a high performance mode. And every time you switch over, you get like this nice animations and also nice details about everything. So let's say I want to play a game on the phone. I would go to the game mode. It tells me what it is going to change, and then I can click apply, and it makes that application immediately. All right, it tells you exactly what it is doing, and then it goes back to that screen. If you go to the battery mode over here, you have the option to actually expand the battery life if you're running low on the battery. So if I tap this guy here, for example, medium battery savers mode, again, a lot of phones have options like these, but Samsung has such in-depth customization that it's just a step above other things. So even with this guy here, for example, it tells you exactly what it's going to do to increase your battery life, such as limiting the speed of the CPU, of the processor. But if you tap on customize, you can actually customize that mode to your own liking. Okay, so you can become a power user if you so desire, or you can just choose the predetermined option. And if you look at the details, again, if you click apply on this one, it says it's going to expand the battery life by 9 hours based on your current use. So things like these just make the Samsung so much more attractive as far as software goes. And as I'm using the phone, you should be able to tell that there really is not too much of a lag. A lot of people complain about lag. Maybe 3 to 4% of the total time you might come across a lag, but 97% of the time there's no lag in this phone. Things happen sometimes when there's a lot of background processes that are happening. That's when the phone might lag for a couple of seconds. But on a day-to-day basis, it's really hard to catch. And of course, you've got Bixby, which is now fully available in the United States and Korea. I've made a lot of videos about that. So you can do things like this. Hi, Bixby. Swipe right. As you can see, the phone just listens to your commands. Hi, Bixby. Pull down the notifications panel.
Sure thing. Here are your notifications.
And as you can see, that's some fantastic functionality. And of course, there's so much more to talk about. I cannot fit everything in this one video. But I'm going to link all the other videos that I've made about the Samsung Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus down below, so you can go watch them. They're in-depth coverage of the software functions of this fantastic phone. Anyway, guys, have a great day.